And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Warriors taking on the Timberwolves. For the Warriors, hard work pays off with the best record in the NBA, and they're determined to hold that top spot. T-Wolves, Warriors, it's next. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. You look at Dillingham, not exactly the start he'd hoped for in the NBA, but remember, his career has just gotten started, and there is plenty of games left this season.
And we are all looking forward to this upcoming Rookie of the Year race. Already some tremendous candidates.
Every time you talk to a rookie, the first thing they talk about is that the pro game is a lot faster than they anticipated, more physical. But I'm surprised at the NBA readiness of some of these guys.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Butler in at small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. All right, Brent, creeping up on the halfway point of the season. What things change for teams at this stage?
Well, I think there's just a lot more definition, right, B.A.? You're talking about the minutes that you're playing, the roles that you're playing, who's established, the type of skill set that they bring to each and every contest. So the rust is off, players are in great shape, and now the team is tuning themselves in to a higher standard of play.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Conley against Curry. Randle, a screen on Curry. From deep, Conley. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Curry passes to Hield over Edwards, and it's Hield that time on the assist by Curry.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Butler. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Edwards. Offensive rebound.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And that one falls for Gobert. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And so Gobert nails both of them. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 now.
And you know he has the floater in the bag, so Edwards decided to deploy it there.
Outside Hield. Pass to Butler. With the floater. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hield from outside. Connects from downtown. Hield's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now here's Gobert. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Edwards can't hit. Hield on the wing. McDaniels covering. And it's Hield missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against Memphis. Hield passes to Green. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in his last outing. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Conley looking for an opening. Throws it up high. Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Outside Curry. Green for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Green with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Payton's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Here's Edwards. Looney grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 3. Curry surveys. Looney, a screen on Randall. Curry passes to Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the win against New York. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 12 points.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
And he drops the first. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
We got this.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Reed. He's defended by Looney. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Payton.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Bounces high off the rim and drops. It's a tie ball game.
That's sort of the natural range for Kuminga, even though he's gotten better with the three.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Pajemski. No points yet. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Shoots over Randall. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo gets the three to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Peyton. Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Kuminga with it. The three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. DiVincenzo. The pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Randall. Shoots over Kuminga and counted from 12 feet.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Up top, Pajemski. Still without a bucket. Over Dillingham. Here's Looney. Reed with the rebound. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. On the floor for the Warriors, Justin Holiday out there with Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Now here's Reed. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
McDaniels against Kuminga. McDaniels can't hit. Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Moody. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot over McDaniels. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. The rebound by Post. And here are the Warriors now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Kuminga. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Both free throws, good for Kuminga.
Man, Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
DiVincenzo against Holiday. Outside Reed to get back on track. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's post. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to DiVincenzo. Holiday grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 3. There's a screen by Kuminga, and Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Butler finds Holiday. Moody from outside. And again, no good by Golden State. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Dillingham, no good. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. McDaniels against Kuminga. And he can't get that one. McDaniels with some nice D. DiVincenzo on the wing. Butler covering. Dillingham with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Moody. Over Dillingham. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Moody's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
McDaniels passes to Reed.
Right there.
Clock at 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Over Holiday. The rebound by Post. And so Holiday will bring it up for Golden State. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Kuminga. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Butler. And it's good for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Butler with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Butler can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Dillingham, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Moody. Back to Holiday. Kuminga up top. Reed defending. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Moody. Outside for Green. The 3-ball. Green able to hit from 3.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. The Warriors also with a sub. Heald's checked in for Moody. Here's Edwards. He's got 12. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
On the wing, Green tries it from 19. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Edwards against Hield. Edwards can't hit. The Warriors lead by 6. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on the free throw.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
He's off on the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The Warriors lead by 6. Curry passes to Payton. Now Green. Hield for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Hield's got 8.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. Edwards driving, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Pass to Hield. Curry with it. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Gobert to the left wing. Conley passes to Randall. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Jackson Davis with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Payton. Podziemski's checked in for Hield. And Holiday subbed in for Curry. Timberwolves trail by 9. 1:24 left in the first half of this game. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And here's Podziemski. Still no points. Green in the post. Randall's there. And rejected.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Oh, wrecking ball. Ant-Man.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Green from the arc. Nails it from 3. Green's got 11.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Moody defends. For 3, Randall sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Holiday. And here's Podziemski. Back to Holiday. Podziemski with it. 5 on the clock. And here's Green from the arc. Another miss by Green. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota. I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Moody. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
It's Podziemski on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Podziemski's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Holiday looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's McDaniels for the tie. And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
On the wing, Green. Back to Podziemski. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Moody passes to Green. This one for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Edwards for the lead. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now here's Podziemski. He's got 5. Here's Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Moody. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 31. No good from the wing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Blocked!
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Curry. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 31 from outside the arc. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Charity stripe shot. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Curry, 10 points for him. Outside Butler. Curry against Conley. Pass to Hield. Over Edwards. And it's Hield missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Now here's Gobert. McDaniels passes to Randall. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Curry against Conley. Here's Butler. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Butler's got his second basket.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, B.A., it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Back to Curry. Let's go with a three. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Payton. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Heel. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 8 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Randall. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer, no good. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Minnesota has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a three.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Payton. No good on the three. The Timberwolves trail. Inside, here's Randall. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. And while we have a pause in the action, let's take a look at the premier ball thieves at the shooting guard position over the last month. You look at Alexander Walker, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals.
The overall quickness of these guys is just flat out incredible. I mean, quick feet, quick hands. That's why they're effective perimeter defenders.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Payton's got 6.
And how about the control on Payton's shot that time? He had it dialed in.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Hield. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense and sort of stepping aside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one's no good. The Warriors lead by 4. Butler up top. Goes back up. Jackson Davis misses. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Garza's checked in for Ingles. Free throw, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts it up. That shot off. Outside Pajemski. Holiday with the ball. Takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for the Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Justin Holiday out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Butler in at the 3, a small forward.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pajemski's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Wiseman. Warriors with the rebound. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From 18 feet away, and there's Green on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Green sensing that the team needs maybe a little boost from him, and tonight it's coming in the scoring category.
Now here's Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reed. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Reed nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Green from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wiseman. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
Wiseman flushing out his game from the mid-range.
Now here's Curry. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. And here is Green. Reed defending. Right side Curry. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Curry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the inside. Wiseman. James Wiseman. A monster down low.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Green. On the wing, Green. And here's Butler. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, he was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here's Reed. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. Back to Pajemski. Curry with it. DiVincenzo covering. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. And the Warriors lead by 8.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham, defended by Podziemski. Green against Reed. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Wiseman. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed for 3. Counted from distance. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
I just love the ball movement.
On the wing, Green. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
There's a lot of reason why Draymond Green plays a lot of minutes. If he's making shots, he'll play more.
Here's Dillingham with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Curry passes to Green. Now Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. Curry, no good. McDaniels against Butler. McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Green with the ball. To the paint. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Well, I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley against Curry. Outside Conley. Now Edwards fires the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Butler. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Outside Conley to take the lead. The Warriors pull it in. Curry with it. Pass to Jackson Davis. Butler with the ball. Back to Green. And here's Curry. Up and over Conley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Conley passes to Edwards. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Fires in the triple.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Edwards has got 41.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Pass to Green. Now here's Jackson Davis. Outside Pajemski. Good on the shot. Pajemski's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's Edwards. And he drives in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, he can't afford to leave any points at the line.
To the right side. Here's Kuminga. And that one hits the back iron. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. The three. The rebound by Payton.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here's Kuminga. Out to Hield. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert inside, guarded by Hield. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Holiday. Hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Outside Curry. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Curry against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. That three's off the mark.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the Warriors take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.